This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
The president of Burkina Faso, in the person of Ibrahim Traore, has instructed and asked Mr. Simon, a man held in Kilamakoski Correctional Center, Finland, to do something that would definitely shake the federal government of Nigeria and shake Nigeria as a whole. Yes, Ibrahim Traore has promised Simon that he has the backing of big countries of the world, very, very powerful countries of the world, and he has to do something. He has to execute a particular plan and action that will definitely shake the federal government. So in this video, we shall be disclosing and critically analyze every single information that you need to know at this point in time. So the question here is, what did Ibrahim Traore ask of Mr. Simon? Well, to better understand the request made by Traore, we need to go back to the 6th of May of 2025, which was last week, Tuesday. On the 6th of May of 2025, the National Bureau of Investigation, also known as the NBI, concluded its investigation on Mr. Simon, and they released 4 other individuals that were arrested or apprehended with Simon in his residence. But as we speak, Simon is currently being held in Kilamakoski Correctional Center. Yes, after the NBI investigated Simon, they transferred his case to a department in the Finnish jury that will probably try or sentence Simon. Showing right now on your screen are 2 of the charges. Yes, Simon will appear before the Paijahame District Court to face 2 counts charge. Showing right now on your screen are these 2 charges, where in number 1 we have Simon is suspected of public incitement to commit a particular offense. And the number 2 is Simon participated in activities of a particular group in Nigeria. These are the 2 charges leveled against Mr. Simon that he has to face in Paijahame District Court. But then, as we speak, Mr. Simon, in conjunction with Captain Ibrahim Traore, are planning something that will counter all of these charges showing right now on your screen. So the question here remains, what is Ibrahim Traore and Simon currently planning? Well, to better understand the plots and the plan, I have to go back a couple of days when Ibrahim Traore traveled. He left Burkina Faso straight to Russia to meet with the sitting and the current president of Russia. In that meeting, many believe that Ibrahim Traore briefed the president of that country of Simon's case in Finland. And based out of reports, we believe that the president of Russia gave Captain Traore a particular gift and a particular instruction, which as we speak, we don't know at this particular point in time. Yes, the moment Captain Ibrahim Traore left that particular country, we believe that he contacted the lawyer of Simon. That is, he contacted Carl Gumerus, who is the lawyer representing Simon in the court of law, and he informed him to do one thing, one very clear and distinctive act. He told him that, see, I want you to tell Simon, the man you are representing in the court of law, to do something. You should sue the Nigerian federal government. Yes, you are going to sue the Nigerian federal government, asking them to categorically prove when and how your client Simon committed these offenses showing right now on your screen. Yes, he's asking a lawyer, Carl Gumerus, to sue the federal government of Nigeria, asking them to prove that Simon committed these listings. Just so you know, it's only in Nigeria that recognizes the IPOB as a terrorist group. In Finland, as we speak, Finland as a country are yet to recognize the IPOB as a terror group. So how is it possible that this man engaged in activities that is linked to terrorism and Finland is yet to recognize the IPOB as such? So Captain Ibrahim Traore is asking Carl Gumerus to sue the Nigerian federal government from Finland, asking them to come to Finland and prove your case. You can't stay in Nigeria and be making out and be dishing out instructions to the government of Finland. We want you to come to Finland and possibly defend the fact that this man committed all of these offenses showing right now on your screen. This is a massive one. This is a big, big one. And that is not even all. While all of this was playing out in Finland, something interesting was also playing out or kicking off in the USA, but we'll come back to that in a second. Yes, let's still talk about Mr. Simon. As we speak, Carl Gumerus, Simon's lawyer, has officially sued the federal government of Nigeria, asking them to categorically prove that his client committed these offenses in their own geographical settings. This is a smart move coming from Ibrahim Traore, and this is a clever execution coming from Carl Gumerus. But interestingly, Carl did not sue the federal government of Nigeria in Finland. He did not sue the federal government of Nigeria in the Nigerian court. He took the case to the ICJ, which is International Court of Justice. This is a clever move because as this case has been presented to the ICJ, it will make room for other countries of the world to jump into the case. Yes, since this case right now has been submitted to the ICJ, it will enable other countries of the world like Burkina Faso, countries like Russia, China, and so on and so forth to officially join forces and make sure that justice is being served in the ICJ front house. This is a massive move, and this is a very, very intelligent one played out by Carl Gumeres, yes. But as we speak, something is happening in the USA, something that nobody saw coming. Yes, so what has happened and how is it a big news or a shocker? Well, just in case you don't know, a lady known as Ngozi Orabueze happens to be the deputy prime minister of the USB movement. Yes, after Simon was apprehended by the Finnish authorities, this woman took it upon herself to continually push the gospel or spread the gospel of the USB. But as we speak, she has done something nobody was expecting her to do. She has pulled off a magnificent feat. So the question here is, what did Ngozi Orabueze manage to pull off in the USA? Well, take a look at this tweet released 8 hours ago, where it states, breaking, welcome USB mission office in New Jersey. Yes, this woman has managed to create a mission office in New Jersey in the USA, which is a massive one, and it's going to help with the USB movement. Well, showing right now on your screen is a quick and a full description of this mission office or mission house situated or located in New Jersey, USA. It states, USB Mission Office, New Jersey, protecting and supporting the USB citizens. It continues by stating, our services includes, number one, citizen protection, ensuring the rights and well-being of USB citizens. And number two is USB ID application support. Number three is administrative assistance, providing help with various administrative tasks. And number four is to provide assistance/guidance to USB citizens and to those who recently immigrated to the USA for proper integration to the society. And number five is act as a contact point for USB citizens and those seeking asylum. So as you can see, this is a massive one in USA, New Jersey to be precise. This is a massive one and it's going to greatly influence the USB actualization. But then there's something everybody needs to see and understand at this point. Yes, there's something happening behind the scenes between Ngozi Orabueze, the deputy prime minister, and Bianca Ojukwu, the wife of the late Odumegu Ojukwu. Yes, there's something currently happening. As we speak, there's a problem between Ngozi Orabueze, the deputy prime minister, and Bianca Ojukwu. These guys are having series of conflicts and series of crises between themselves. Yes, the deputy prime minister of the USB has clearly criticized Bianca Ojukwu, calling her a saboteur, calling her names that she's not in support of the USB movement. She has gone astray from the vision her husband had, and so on and so forth. But then Bianca Ojukwu is yet to reply her publicly, but we believe that she has probably called her in private to warn her or possibly find a solution or find a landing space between themselves. Yes. Moving on swiftly, let's look at a big news coming out from the southeastern region of Nigeria. Let's take a look at an exciting and a developmental news coming out from Enugu State, Nigeria, where the current governor of that state has done something that sent a lot of fears and shivers into the hearts and minds of many individuals domiciled in Nigeria. So the question here is, what has the governor of Enugu State pulled off? Well, for better understanding and for a clearer picture, showing right now on your screen is an article where it states that the Enugu State government has made plans to introduce the Enugu State Air, known as the Enugu Air, and also introduce the CNG buses into its transport terminals in and all across the state. This is a massive one. Yes, Enugu State, as we speak, has purchased series of fleets of aircraft. Showing right now on your screen is how the Enugu State Air would look like. As you can see, it's going to have the green coloring and white together with a touch of yellow on the tail end. This is the Enugu Air. This is massive. And showing right now on your screen is the CNG buses that will be used all across the state. Yes, these CNG buses would work on gas and not fuel, as the case may be. And the governor of that state, in the person of Peter Mbao, also introduced vehicles. Yes, he has introduced vehicles that will run on CNG cars only. Yes, showing right now on your screen is a picture of this car which already has landed in Enugu State, Nigeria. This is a massive one, from having its own aircraft, its own airline known as Enugu Air, to having or introduces buses throughout its terminals and having vehicles that will run on CNG. This is a massive one. Yes, and kudos to the state governor for making all of these things possible. Anyways, moving on swiftly.